Hi guys, BVG Hill here, and welcome back to another episode of Dead Secret. Now last time we came into this room, into the study. Mr. Bullard studied and found out a little bit of information. A few creepy things occurred, but the main thing that we found out was we found this box. And in this box was a nifty mask that looks like a monkey, and when you put it on, it uses the idiofocal lens inside to see things that are out of the ordinary. And we finished this room last time. My hunch was right. Bullard's death is definitely fishy. Better stop and review my notes. Okay, why am I stopping and reviewing my notes? Okay. Harris Bullard's body was found by Bobby Sawyer, correct? Yeah, okay. Bobby ran odd jobs for Bullard. Could he have done it? He certainly had the opportunity. Is Bobby Sawyer the woodcutter? Bullard was scared. He worried about losing his secret research. Blackmail. I knew this would be a scoop. Somebody wanted Bullard's research. He must have been killed for it. Bullard was being blackmailed by the woodcutter. That's it. Woodcutter, what is that supposed to mean? This is the kind of juicy detail I came here to find. Okay, to sell this story I need some real evidence. Let's go check out that safe upstairs. That's where I was headed. I'm sure things won't be creepy at all, guys. That music certainly isn't helping me. What's with this music? Is this my going upstairs music? Left or right? Am I gonna die if I pick the wrong one? Left or right? Left? I'm probably using this mask. Oh, hi. What are you doing? You indicating that I need to, look at that? Not much of interest. Fine. Sure. What's this? Hero says helicopter may win Vietnam War. Da Nang, South Vietnam. A Medal of Honor winner from Kansas said today the helicopter may win the war in South Vietnam. Marine Major Douglas Big Tom Thompson, 39, of Fortuna, won the nation's highest military award during World War II, manning a bazooka in Iwo Jima. Major Thompson is attached to the Marine Helicopter Squadron operating along the coast and northern border of South Vietnam. Thompson's father lives in Wichita, Kansas as a leatherneck. Thompson destroyed 16 Japanese strongpoints and killed 75 Japanese on Iwo Jima in 1945. He is the only Medal of Honor winner currently serving in Vietnam. The most effective weapon the Viet Cong use is terror, the big pipe-smoking Marine said. The most effective one against them is the helicopter. Okay. Getting close to that chest. It's somewhat expecting a jump scare. Okay, we found a diary entry. Dear Diary, today is an anniversary. It was 5 years ago today that I found Dad's name on an old research paper at the U of C, University of Chicago. He had written it in 1933, 8 years before I was born. I didn't know he had gone to college. I had never really thought about his life. He was just a name on my birth certificate. Dad ran out on Mama after the war. He had gone off to fight and just never came back. When he stopped writing, Mama thought he'd been killed. I remember her crying at the kitchen table. The war ended, life went on. Mama died without ever finding out what had happened to him. I used to hate him, hated the idea of him. Hated my mother a little bit, too. I figured Dad was just a deadbeat who ditched Mama because he didn't want a kid. But when I found his name in the library, something changed. I couldn't stop thinking about him. Deadbeat dads don't study physics, do they? What is he doing now? What does he look like? Is he married to somebody else? I traced him here to Kansas, but finding him is taking longer than I had expected. Okay, so Josie Herrera came to Kansas to look for her father. Maybe Mr. Bullard is her father. Bum, bum, bum. Because isn't he like a physicist or something? Ah, found something. What's this? A lot of reading. Bobby, here is your latest chapter, all typed up. I think this story is becoming very interesting, and I'm sure you can get it published. I hope you don't mind, but I made a few edits and inserted a few details here and there. I'm looking forward to your next chapter. Joe. Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer, Chapter 3. The man had been dead for hours when they found him. He had crawled halfway up Sarah Johnson's porch steps before coming to rest just outside the door, his feet dangling off the edge like spaghetti that somebody had cooked too long. Old Sarah just about keeled over when she saw him. The man was inked. Weird lines crisscrossed every inch of his skin like Indian war paint. Even his eyelids were marked. The tattoos made him look like some African shaman out of National Geographic, except that he was white and was wearing work overalls 2 sizes too big. Jimmy, the only cop on duty at 6 in the morning, thought maybe the man had escaped from a chain gang. Jimmy was never the sharpest tool in the shed. Detective Henderson, though he's as smart as a whip. He had photos taken of the body, all naked and everything. He put the pictures up on his wall at the little station in the middle of town and started moving them around, turning them this way and that until the tattoo edges started to line up. Took him 3 days, but he put it together just like a jigsaw puzzle until the thick lines all connected to the thin lines and the overall shape became clear. Would you believe it? It was a map. When the coroner cut the man open, he found his insides were all twisted into the same map, and when they sawed into the man's bone, they found the map there too, etched into the marrow like rings on a tree stump. Well, that's how we first found our way to the cave. So Bobby Sawyer, the errand boy, is an aspiring fiction writer. And Josie Herrera was helping him with his writing by typing it up, I suppose. Okay. Must be Josie Herrera's room. Okay, now, do we want to go to the incredibly suspect chest? I suppose we do. I don't really know how I feel about it. Are you going to jump scare me again? This window is painted shut. Okay, there's a handprint. Alright, let's go. The guy in the devil mask was over here. What's this? Something is holding the lid closed. There's a small dial mounted on the front. Okay. So...
It might say reporter on my desk.
Okay.
But I spend most of my time at the Standard making coffee for my editor. I'm tired of writing the gossip column. This story is my shot at the big leagues. When I prove that Bullard was murdered, all the big papers will come calling. I'll finally escape this backwater town. This is it. The chance I've been waiting for.
But have you ever thought that maybe... Just a regular lamp. Mom has one like this at home. Have you ever thought that maybe you are getting in way over your head? What do I... Oh. Okay, there's a dial mounted on the front. Okay, fine. Devilman, you in here? No? Oh, hey. Aren't you a creepy bastard? Look at you, climbing on the walls like a weirdo. I know that was probably supposed to be frightening, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't find that scary, really, to be honest. Yeah. It's an old photo of 2 men on a ship. Lovely. James Lowry and Harris Bullard, USS Essex, 1943. Everything in the drawers has been packed already. Okay. Looks like more reading. Harris Bullard, I am Woodcutter. I know your secret. James Lowry sends his regards. This Woodcutter character is my prime suspect. I bet his blackmail scheme went south, so he killed Bullard. Okay. Got a safe. Here's the safe, but it's locked. Find the safe combination. Okie dokie. Let's maybe go over here to the window. What's happening? This room is like a tomb. The air is so stale I can barely breathe. It's a nice leaf. Okay, more reading. H. Bullard Daily Log, November 2nd, 1964. We did a test run of the idiofocal lenses today. At first, we did not know how to interpret the results, but now I believe they are working better than we had anticipated. Instead of an unfiltered stream of sensory information, what we are seeing is subconscious memory. The lenses distort in response to visual stimuli that the wearer has some knowledge of. Has some knowledge of. They see what my conscious mind cannot. Josie proposed that what we are really doing is mining dreams. Dreams are, after all, a form of video focus, a time when the subconscious comes forward and shows us the truths that we might not otherwise recognize. What we are striving for is unrestricted access to dream thought. As a control mnemonic, the mask works pretty well. I could tell that Josie was dubious at first, but now she understands. Subconscious thought is potentially dangerous to the subject. We will need a physical object to enable the mind to compartmentalize, providing the wearer with some degree of cognitive protection. A permanent augmentation will require a much larger apparatus. We will need some other kind of focus mnemonic to help the brain control the deluge of dream information it will receive. Something large and ubiquitous, the moon perhaps. The lenses in this weird mask. Dream thought. The moon. Oh.
Bill told me to cover Bullard's death, but he's just looking for gossip about the young assistant. But I took it seriously, did the research, followed every lead, like a real journalist would. It paid off. I found something everybody else missed. A note, a half-thought, scribbled in the margins of the coroner's draft report. It read, "Hypothermia in summer?"
Hypothermia? Is that how he died? Worried hypothermia. This looks like it might fit over that thing. It's a plate with a circular dial. Okay, sweet. That might fit on that chest. Okay. A pile of wood for the fireplace. Do. Oh boy. Okay, so the middle one doesn't move, so we need to kind of fit it all to this. This needs to go up here. It's a duck. I think. Open sesame. It's a small wooden knob. Cool. Small knob. Oh, that probably goes to that middle drawer downstairs. Anyways. Dear Diary, today Dr. Bullard and I built a chassis for his new weather device. It's weird as usual. I don't really get why we're building it, but Dr. Bullard doesn't explain things. Tomorrow I need to go buy some bottles for the base. Today was Mama's birthday. She would have been 54. I bet she would have liked the work I'm doing now. I hope she's proud somewhere. I had the nightmare again last night. It's been over a year since I had it last, but it never changes. I've written about it over and over, but the writing seems to help, so I'll tell you about it again. I'm 5 years old in our apartment in Chicago. It's dark. I've gotten out of bed to get some water, but I hear something coming from Mama's room. I peek in and see a tall man standing over her. He has his hands around her neck. He's breathing hard, and in the cold night air I can see his breath. It streams out of his mouth like smoke and seems to cover her. There isn't any breath coming from Mama. She's already dead, but he continues to squeeze. When I was a child, I thought the dream would go away when I grew up. It hasn't. Has recurring dreams about her mother's death. Is that how her mother died, or did she die of some natural causes? Rats, the safe combination isn't here. I'm pretty sure I saw a drawer with a missing knob downstairs, though. You're absolutely right. I forget what your name is. Whatever your name is, you're right. There is a drawer downstairs. Oh, Jesus! Who are you? Hide in the wardrobe? Holy crap. I wasn't expecting, like, real people. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Is that the woodcutter? We okay? Oh, balls. Did we just die? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Please tell me I can continue from there. Okay, so we got the small knob and everything. Okay, so we're gonna leave here. That creepy dude's gonna be coming up the stairs, and hiding in the wardrobe does not work. What was in the other room? Not really much of anything to hide in. Well, we could try a few other things, I guess. Creepy dude's gonna be coming up the stairs. Window. There we go. The window's open. Yeah, let's go outside. The window, go! What? Why? What? Did we like get knocked out from the fall or something? And now we're like... It was not snowing, was it? Not okay, and that looks odd. Oh. What is this place? That's a really good question. I see another lantern this way, so let's follow it. Okay, not supposed to go that way. Hello, creepy monkey. What is going on here? I don't understand. I don't think that we're meant to understand, if I'm being honest. But I do have many questions. Such as, why the hell am I in some kind of bunker in a snowy area when all I really did was open a window and slide out to... Oh, hi. Hey, you're the demon dude. What's up? Who are you? Sir? Fine. Be that way. Don't talk to me. Just stare at me. Fine. Oh. What? This axe is stuck so deep in the ground that I can't get it out with one arm. Leave. Leave? I won't be scared off that easily. Well, the man in the raincoat. Was that the woodcutter? Probably. Run away. I must have hit my head. Run away. Can I... Is this like another ending? I need to get... Okay. If I do this, am I not going to be able to continue? Because that would be fairly upsetting, actually. But I want to get as many endings as I can. So here's what's going to happen. I've already kind of recorded for as long as I want to for today. So if this ends the game here, then you guys will see the ending. And then starting at the next episode, before I start recording, I'll play all the way up to this point again and make a different decision starting the next episode. But if it lets me continue from this point, if I want, then we'll still pick up there anyways. Run away! Getting over my head. I need to go now. Run! Ending C. Okay, so it is a different ending. The wimp ending. I'll never know what really happened to Harris Bullard. I was a fool. No story is worth risking your life. I'm stuck here in Kansas writing the gossip column. It may be boring, but at least it's safe. I guess I can live with that. Quite excellent. Well, okay, guys. Well, regardless, I think I'll end the episode here again. We did a little bit of sleuthing, and we met the woodcutter. Or is it the woodcutter? I don't really even know. Creepy, whoever it is, with the weird mask. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did so happen to do that thing called enjoying this episode, make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe and leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games you might have for me to play in the future. And Last but not least, if this game totally blew your mind, then absolutely be sure to share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street, whatever floats your boat, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.